30 years ago at the Bible college I went to, we used to have chapel every day. Chapel was just this short little thing where all the students would get together in about the middle of the day and we would sing a little bit. One of the students or one of the teachers would get up and do a lesson, maybe, 5 or 10 minutes long, and we'd go on with our day. One day it was my turn to be the chapel speaker, and I had a really good idea. I don't remember what the idea was now, but I remember thinking this is going to be a really good lesson. And so I got up and I did this lesson, and it went really, really well. People laughed at the jokes and people thought in the serious parts, and as we were leaving, people told me how much they enjoyed it. I had all kinds of people coming up to me saying that was one of the best chapel talks I've ever heard. It was really good. Then I went back to my dorm, walked down the hallway, turned this corner, and ran into this guy named John. John didn't think my chapel talk was all that good. In fact, John was mad. John thought I'd used the opportunity to sort of do a stand-up comedy routine. He didn't think I was being serious enough. He thought I was kind of being a jerk because I put the spotlight on me instead of on God or something else that was more important. He didn't think I was taking the thing seriously enough and actually thought I should never get to speak in chapel again. So, over here I have a bunch of people saying it's the best chapel talk they'd ever heard, and over here I've got this guy saying, you messed up so badly you should never get to do this again. So, who was right? The answer? Neither? Maybe both? I don't know. You see, here's the thing. Anytime you decide to do anything, whether it's get up in front of people and talk or anything, decisions you make with your life, jobs you decide to take, things you decide to do, the way you cut your hair, 1,000 things every day, somebody's going to like it and somebody's not going to like it. If you took an opinion poll for everything you wanted to do, you'd never do anything because there's just no way in the world to make everyone happy. So what do? Took me a long time to learn this, but as Abe Lincoln once said, he said it's foolish to take either praise or criticism seriously. As I said, it took me a long time to realize that or to understand that, but there's no point in thinking that you're the best speaker anyone's ever heard. That praise isn't true. Also, it would be stupid for me to think that I should never do this again because one guy didn't like it. Praise and criticism are going to come your way. Some are going to think you're great, others are going to think you're not. What do you do about it, though, is the real question. I think the answer to that is very simply this, that you need to learn to listen to people's opinions, but as Lincoln said, don't take them too seriously. You need to be teachable, but don't let everybody's opinion about you or everybody's opinion about what you've done destroy you or tear you apart. In James chapter 1, we're told that we should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. Quick to listen is a good quality. That makes you teachable. But conversely, Ephesians chapter 4 verse 14 says, don't be like children that are tossed back and forth by the waves and are blown here and there by the craftiness of men. In other words, don't be so infantile that every time someone says something to you, you just take it as the absolute truth. Sometimes people are wrong. Sometimes their opinion doesn't matter. Sometimes they've got something to teach you. So be quick to listen, but don't be pushed around by everyone. No matter what you do, someone's going to have an opinion. Even if you do nothing, they're going to have an opinion about that. So here's what you need to learn. Here's what I've needed to learn, and I'm still working on. Do the best you can. Listen to people's reaction, learn from it, evaluate what's good, throw away the bad. It's the only way to get better.